There is a black male YouTuber that I like him. I like his channel. You all know who I'm talking about. He's been going hard against Israel recently, but he is very, very arrogant. He's very arrogant. He's very proud of himself, and God hates this mentality. And I don't. He's one of these people that I would never interact with him because he thinks that he's perfect, and he thinks that he's better than everybody else. People like that disgust me, and they're just not to be dealt with on any sort of level, right? Because I am finding, being back in the human services field, I am finding that there is a lot of people that used to be on top, and now they are on the bottom. And they are coming in the office, and they are understandably upset because they've been out here looking for work, looking for work, looking for work. And for a lot of them, nobody's hiring. Like this gentleman came in today, and he's talking about how he's got a whole degree and nobody's hiring, and all of this stuff. There's another gentleman that's been coming in for the past couple of weeks as well too. He's an older gentleman. He literally had his own successful business, but for whatever reason, the business went out of business, and now I forget what business he was kind of prominent in this area. He still's got a name out there. He ran for mayor twice, and he lost twice, but here he is, you know, looking stressed out, looking, tired because this man is easily in his late 60s, and he still has to go to work, you know. Uh, uh, we had another woman. She was just telling us today, like she's pushing 70, and she was saying, I should be retiring, but I can't because my husband, he was working his whole entire life. He supported the whole entire family, him, her, and the kids. But later in life, he developed a major stroke, and he cannot go back to work. And here she is, in pushing 70, and she's still looking. People have no idea. They have no idea how life changes. You could be on the top today, and you could be on the bottom tomorrow. These people, the one woman, she's real nice, but she's like, I'd say, yeah, she's around 60, and she just started getting upset. She started talking real loud. She's like, I'm sorry, y'all, but I'm frustrated. And we were like, it's okay, it's okay, and we're going to see a lot of this. She was like, nobody's hiring. I've been at this every day for months. And she was talking about how she doesn't have a car and she can't afford a car, and that's another issue with her. So humility seems to be a major problem with a lot of these black male content creators. I am happy that this guy claims that he's a multimillionaire. I'm happy for you. I am happy that you are having all these businesses, but you're arrogant. You're arrogant. He's an arrogant asshole. That's exactly what he is. I have seen. I'm telling you. We had a couple in my area. Same thing. Well, they're still in my area. They had a nice liquor store back in the day, and then competition just drove them out of business. And they had it all. They had the nice cars. They were taking the nice vacations and all of that. But ever since then, they've been working in the liquor store that put them out of business. You would be surprised that any one of us could be in amazing circumstances. Like I told the story of this woman a long time ago in my area. She was the first woman. She was the first black woman in my area to become a multimillionaire. She built her own successful. I think it was like a payroll business, right? She was handling all these different companies' payrolls. That was a long time ago. And she showed me the article. I was like, wow, that was her. She made all this money, but she lost it all. And she became, I don't know if she was homeless, but she started looking real shabby when we would see. She was always carrying bags and pushing shopping carts like them old ladies and whatnot. Everyone that is proud in heart is an abomination to the Lord. Though hand join in hand, he shall not be unpunished. There's a lot of people that are so arrogant on YouTube. It is so amazing. You know what I say every day? I say, there go I for the grace of God. And there is never a day. I don't give a shit if anybody says they don't want to believe in God. That's your choice, or you have your own God to believe in. But I say every day, thank you that I have a place to sleep. And thank you that I have an abundance of food to eat. And thank you that I still have my health and my strength and my mind and clothes. Thank you, God. Thank you, God, that I have all these things. I say this every day. I am thankful to have the little bit that I have. I am thankful that I have peace of mind. I am thankful for that. There's a lot of people that do not have peace of mind. There's a lot of people that are going through hell. I see them every day at my job. We hear their stories. People are getting really frustrated. A lot of people are not hiring. A lot of businesses in my area are closing down, right? So, and some of these people that are doing good, just give thanks for the good that you have and stop acting like your shit don't stink. Stop acting like you're better than everybody, because if you don't change your behavior, I've seen this with hell, look no further than what is her name? B. Simone? I've never seen her comedy routine. No, I've seen a clip of it. She's not really funny. She was so arrogant up until recently. I make a lot of money, so if you want to be with me, first of all, she don't even look good. So it's where's all this arrogance coming from? I make all this money, so if you want to be with me, no, you have to make more money than me. A few moments later, here she is. She's broken than a joke. She has to shop at cheaper stores. She's depressed out of her mind. This 2024 is humbling a lot of people. 2025, I'm sorry. 2025 is humbling a lot of people. I would rather be humble now before it is forced upon you later, because I'm here to tell you there are some things in this life that I know that I am right. And just like I said before, was that these jobs are going to go away. AI is getting rid of a lot of these jobs. I saw UK, they already have the 4 foot tall Amazon robots. These robots pick up the packages. Put them on a conveyor belt, pick up the packages. They already are doing this. They are also doing this with these cargo ships. This is what that strike was all about. They were planning on hiring all these robots to replace the workers on these cargo ships that are shipping items all across the Atlantic Ocean. They are, y'all better wake up, man. You better wake up. You better be humble. You better hope you have the blessing of God upon you, because I foresee that a lot of people are going to just go down and down and down financially. And then a lot of people are going to end up on universal basic income. It's going to be soul crushing for a lot of people. It really is. It's already soul crushing for people right now who can't find a job, who don't have money. Like, I'm having ordinary conversations with people every day. There are people every day, 20 years old and up, who have a cell phone, but they don't have service because they don't have a job, because they just got fired or whatever, or the claim, it takes 3 weeks for the claim to go through in New York State. So in the meantime, the phone is off. But some of these people don't physically have a phone, and I'm always in shock. Like, I have to catch myself, because I did say to one person, "What do you mean you don't have a phone?" And he was like 40 years old, and I was like, "I'm sorry." He was like, "It's no problem." I was like, there's a lot of people that don't have phones. There's a lot of people that have phones. They don't have any service. They don't have internet at the house. They don't have a fax machine. I have all of that. They don't have a computer at the house. I have 2 desktops and 2 laptops. They don't have none of this. So humility is the order of the day. Get it now, or you could be broken.